I've got to say, as beautiful as it is having a relationship, being single right now is such a fucking flex. Sorry, like. No, but for real, I say that because, like, there's so many shifts and changes going on right now, both in the world as a collective, but also internally. If you guys remember the video I just posted about how women are about to go into this really reflective state, isolation state, about to go in, it's because they're literally about to prepare for a big shift. But it's not just in the women, it's everybody. Everything is shifting right now. So when you're going through transition seasons, or when you're shifting so rapidly and so quickly, it's like being single is actually beneficial in this type of season, because you're shifting so much internally and processing so much. You're trying to figure out who you are now, because your identity is shifting, your taste is shifting, who you are is shifting, what you like is shifting. All of those things are shifting so much that it's like, to have to process that, it just takes time to do that on your own. So I can only imagine what it would look like going through that, and also having a partner right now, being in a relationship where you also want to keep them in mind. You don't want to, it's just it's a little bit of a flex to be single right now, bro, for real. Because, like, while you're going through seasons like that, you also crave things like space, your own peace. You want to be left alone for a while. You want to be in your own little world, your own zone. Like, it's natural. It's a natural part of the process. It's natural to want to isolate a little bit when you're going through stuff like this, and you can't fully isolate being in a relationship. You can, don't get me wrong. That's why I'm saying, like, if you're in the right partnership, going through a shift like this, like, it just takes time to figure out how you both are navigating each other, or how you both want to go through, like, shifts and changes, and how you still want to show up for each other while both of you possibly are going through similar changes and shifts internally, but don't know how to fully communicate it. It takes time. You would have to be in a very, like, at the very least, your communication skills would have to be, like, on point. You cannot be going through these types of shifts and changes and things and not communicate. Because I'm telling you, like, from the outside looking in, if you don't have that solid foundation in your relationship, it's going to look like you're pulling away from your partner to punish them. And that's not the case. It's going to look like that because you're shifting so much. Your mindset is changing. And there are some things you don't even know how to communicate for yourself, let alone trying to communicate it with a partner. So God forbid you're with the wrong partner. God forbid you be with the wrong partner who takes everything so personally. He's trying to cling on. He or she is trying to cling on and be more codependent because they feel you pulling away. God forbid that you are in the wrong partnership right now. Bruh, may the best man win. You know what I mean? Like, only the strongest are about to survive. Like, and I can feel it, bro. Like, all of those fake Instagram, like, I'm just saying, this particular season is really about to test the foundation and the vitality of your relationship right now, because you are shifting so much. So you two are either going to grow together or you're going to grow apart. So being single, I'm actually single right now, and at first it was really like, I was like, man, like, when am I going to find my person? When am I going to, I just want somebody to love. Girl, let me tell you something. No, but for real, bro, it's like, it makes me think. It really does make you think about your desires and how badly you want things to happen when you want them to happen. And I want it now. I want a relationship now. If I would have gotten into a relationship when I wanted it, if God would have put me in a position where I just forced my way into a relationship because I was like, that's what I wanted in the moment. Looking back on it, bro, like, I would have really hurt that person. I would have hurt that person, or vice versa. And it's because, like, I'm still in a place of growing and development where I'm just now coming to the realization of how much of a blessing it can be to be single. It can be a blessing. But beforehand, when you're still like, you're still wounded, you're still hurting, you're like, man, like I just want somebody. You don't see it that way. It's like, damn, why are all of these relationships not working out? Is there something wrong with me? Is there something, what is it? Not knowing that God can be doing that too, because he knows what is ahead of you. I had no fucking idea that this season of my life was going to last as long as it did. And I didn't know that I would finally go be in a single season and actually enjoy it. Because I'm not going to lie, like it took a lot of growth and maturity on my part to be single and learn how to enjoy being single. Learning how to enjoy your singlehood, like that is, it takes time, man. It really does. It takes time. Not everybody is appreciative of what it is, nor do they, sometimes they don't see it as a blessing. And I thank God that God let me be single long enough to get to this point of truly enjoying my singlehood. Because now I'm learning all these new things about myself and figuring out who I am, what I want to do. And to be honest with you, I'm at a point now where I'm starting to remember, sorry y'all, my pets are going crazy. But essentially what I'm trying to communicate is that there really is a blessing associated with being single right now in this season. So if you are single in this season, I have got to say, bruh, like, this has been chef's kiss, God. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I did not know. I did not know, bro. I didn't. I have got to, being single right now is such a flex and it is such a blessing. Bro, what? Mind you, my birthday's coming up, y'all. All of my Aquariuses out there, you know, my birthday's February 16th. And I'm going to be taking my first solo vacation. I'm actually going to be filming some content. I usually keep it on my other profile, my Self-Care Safari podcast profile, all that. But I may start posting some of that content at the very bare minimum. I'm going to post it over here so that y'all can at least know that the video is uploaded over there. So if y'all want to see that content of my first solo vacation, comment that below. But yeah, man, like, I'm sitting in this season right now of deep reflection where I'm remembering like who I was before like relationships became such a heavy topic in my life. Like, you remember back in the day when you like used to just date without worrying, is this gonna fall apart? What am I gonna do? Like, you used to just date and have fun with it. I feel like sometimes when you get older, you go through a few heartbreaks and you find yourself in a season where like you're ready to take things serious and things still don't work out. Sometimes it becomes less of a fun process and more like a codependent thing where it's like, damn, bro, disappointment after disappointment. What am I doing wrong? How can I, like, no, bro. And sometimes you forget that. I know I did. I really did. And it's a blessing. I didn't see it like that back then, but it really is. Like being, especially right now, because I have a feeling that God has this desire, not even a desire, like it's just the appointed time where people are about to start stepping into their mission. People are not about to keep applying to jobs that they fucking hate, being in relationships that they're settling for, doing the bare minimum, except being around toxic environment. Like a lot of people are about to step into mission. And sometimes if you notice, like, if you're not in the right environment, if you're not around the right people, if you're not in the right kinds of relationships that can actually support you through this, like those things are about to get stripped away. So if that is you and you're noticing it, like I just want to extend the advice to like, do not cling to anything right now and don't take it personal. That's easier said than done, but do not take this personal. You think that person is, or that thing is walking out of your life out of disrespect to you, but in actuality, that's God. It's obviously something that person is blocking, because if that wasn't the case, you wouldn't be having those internal feelings, intuitive nudges telling you that I think it's time for me to leave. Do you think that's for no reason? Do you think your intuition is just gaslighting you and you're just like, maybe I need to be more grateful? No, bruh. You will know the difference between an intuitive-led decision versus a fear one. And if you notice deep down, this is intuitively led because it's God pulling you out of this. It's a flex to be single right now.